How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome yourselves back to another review today. Or me welcome you, it's the same thing. But anyways, we have a brand new player of the month. It's a Serie A one, and it could be his final Serie A one. There's a lot of rumours this transfer window that Vlahovic does leave Fiorentina. A lot of teams involved in the mixer, Arsenal being the main one. I think Newcastle's linked in there somewhere as well, and plenty of Europe's top clubs as well. He's a sought-after man. They've already got his replacement as well. I think it's POTM, who used to play for, I want to say AC Milan. Am I right? Am I right? Am I wrong? I've got no idea. But POTM, I believe, has already done his transfer to Fiorentina. I think it's like a 6-month loan initially or something like that. But we'll see where Vlahovic does end up. He's got this very cheap Serie A player of the month. It is 20,000 coins. Give or take 2 or 3k either way on the Xbox and on the PlayStation. He's 6'3", medium to medium, and he's got a 3-star combo. I mean, the 3-star combo is not great, is it? You look at that and you think, I don't know, maybe we'll do this, do that. And maybe he'll just be a supreme finisher. And then you look at his stats and you think, dude, he could be an extreme finisher. But as we do prepare to switch into the stats, just wait till you see his agility, balance, and then what else he does offer. Because I've got to say straight off the bat, he's a very one-dimensional striker. And that's just me saying it how it is. If you look at different strikers within the league, Simeone's actually a really good striker. And I rated him, even his player of the month, when he first came out. And I thought, you know what? You don't always need skills to be a fantastic striker. You just need to be a good striker to be a good striker. Skills is there to benefit, add to. It's an additional perk for a striker. Same with weak foot and stuff like that. But when you can't dribble and you can't do much of anything else, and you got 3-star, and a lot goes against the card, then you start to become one-dimensional. And this card is the epitome of a one-dimensional card. Dribbling-wise, he feels terrible on the ball. Terrible on the ball. His first touch is immaculate every single time. His first touch brings it under control instantaneously. And then you try and dribble and it's like, what is the point? He's got 71 agility. He's got 61 balance. I tried to counteract this by using an engine, make him feel good on the ball, boost his passing as well, because that's not even impressive. And some of his pace, I've got to say, with the 84 acceleration and 87 sprint speed, he didn't feel quick anyway, so I don't know what it is. His positioning's fine, by the way. He does have medium to medium work rates. He doesn't always make the run in behind defenses, but his positioning, you can trigger it and he's away. He's a very good position himself between the centre-backs or even on a one centre-back. He's got 95 finishing. That is an amazing stat, by the way. 89 shot power, 94 attacking positioning. He's got 79 composure. I think it's a fair price for this card. If not cheaper, to be honest. 15k would have sufficed. But honestly, look at this card and you think, I want him to be good. He's 87 rated. And then when you start to break it down into segments, it kind of puts you off the card, right? I mean, terrible composure. Aggression is awful. His dribble and the balance suck. And his passing leaves a lot to be desired. And then you look at his long shots and volleys. Outside the area isn't going to be all that. He's going to be an in-box striker that basically plays as a target man. One-dimensional. And in terms of play traits, he's got 0. He's just got squares. Dark square, light square, dark square. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing in those boxes. So that being said, lads, we're going to jump into the highlights. Let's see how he did. This is all live on stream today as well at Marshall89HD on Twitch. And we're going to show you the highlights we got with Vlahovic. Let's get into the gameplay. So here we go, lads, into the gameplay. Now, if you went in the stream today, you would have seen me excited. I was excited about doing this SPC because I'm a big fan of Vlahovic in real life. I've watched him for Fiorentina in the Serie A, and I've got to say, he's a very potent striker. He's a very deadly striker, and give him a chance, more often than not, it's going to end up in the back of the net. So I was kind of eager to see if his ability in real life translated over into FIFA. I have used his inform this year as well. That wasn't a very good card. He's like an inbox striker, and you see him. This is his debut, by the way. He scored a hat-trick on his debut. A hat-trick, 3 goals, and wait, was it 3 headers as well? I actually believe it could be 3 headers. You've seen that header there. Very nice. He positioned himself in front of the defender as well, so when the cross did come in, It was like no, it's not. It's an outswinger, isn't it? Where it bends away from the goal, but it bent straight onto his forehead, and he bang back of the net. And I love that about him. I thought, you know what? He's a different type of striker. I'll be able to enjoy and appreciate his kind of ability for the team. Even this one, it's not free headers then. I thought that was a header as well, but it's actually a well-turned volley. That's the only area of the penalty box you're going to find Vlahovic. Kind of in the 6-yard box. He's not an outside-the-box striker. Look at different strikers on this game, right? They provide different qualities. There's a lot of strikers that are technically gifted and then lack in other areas. Vlahovic, he's tall, his position's fantastic, and he can score headers. And he can score as well within the penalty box with not many people around him or anything like that. And he's got exquisite ball control, especially the first touch. I messed that chance up there. I thought I could get the chip. I just couldn't get the chip. But, yeah, you look at those stats and you think, or the ones I've just explained, he's a very, very one-dimensional striker. I've said it many times, and that is basically what he is. He's an in-box target man. And on this game, unfortunately, they don't always work out, boys. They don't always work out. And I've looked at other players as well. Maybe similar has been released recently. Laborde, for example. Sensational. The 3-star skills puts a lot of people off that card, but he's still a very, very useful card. I packed him today as well. I'm going to use him as well. But the thing is, this card is so one-dimensional, it doesn't offer anything else. And that is what trips this card up. And that is why he's priced what he is. Because if he was a very effective striker, 87 rated, do you honestly believe this player of the month would have been valued at 20,000 coins on the Xbox and PlayStation? No chance. No chance whatsoever. I actually think Simeone costed more than this card. It's quite sad to see, to be honest, boys. Do I score here? I think I actually do score another. Oh yeah, look at that header. It's a very acute angle, but he scores yet another header. So obviously, amongst the pros, heading is there because he's a very good header of the ball, either from goal kicks or in the box. And that's where you're going to find him. His shot power is very good. His finishing's not amazing. His composure lacks. So if he is under any pressure, sometimes he does crumble under said pressure. This is the final goal. This is exquisite, by the way. Chip over the keeper into the back of the net. Doesn't even go down as an own goal. Positioning, strength, etc. is fantastic. He's got so much going against him. 3-star combo. Aggression's not there. His passing stocks. And dribbling, it's non-existent. But guys, let's get the summary. Let's give him a rating. So there we have it, lads. That was Dusan Vlahovic. Not impressed. He can score goals. There's no doubt about that. You've seen the goals that he scored, and even those are limited. The headers within and around the 6-yard box, and the chances within in and around the penalty spot. Apart from that, he doesn't offer you anything. Link-up play. I mean, he's great at bringing the ball down. He's great at position himself to receive the ball, and then his passing lacks. Like 72 vision. That's going to affect these through balls. If you're a striker, you receive it on your chest, you receive it at his feet, which I've got to say, first touch is immaculate all the time. You receive in that position, you're like, right, where do I play it now? You've got wingers running beyond you, you've got midfielders running beyond you, and if you do a through ball, more often than not in the position that he's in anyways, it's going to go through the keeper because of the lack of accuracy and the vision that he does possess. There's no traits either. There's a lot that goes against this card, man. I can see why it's the price he is. I reckon the price is well set. I reckon if he was any more, everyone would have laughed at this card. It's what I always say, right? Each card is for different people. But honestly, like, it's effective in a certain way, but you have to play it that way to the exact point of just going route 1. Crosses in the box, route 1 play. You can't play any other way with Vlahovic, and that is the sad point I'm trying to make here. Because even if you compare him to the Serie A strikers, right? You can go to Serie A, and obviously Simeone's going to pop up, right? And a lot of people will argue Simeone, very similar. Whoa, that's all players there. That kind of baffled me for a second, boys. Arnautovic is better than this card. Arnautovic, man. Arnautovic came out 25 years ago. So you look at Pandev, right? We'll literally just look at him. 4-star, high-low, sensational stats in sensational areas. This is a better card. I don't know how much. That Pandev was an SBC. I can't remember the price of the SBC. Simeone. This card is better. And again, there's no argument as to why this card's better. Because, and even though he's got 3-star, similar, not the exact, well, it is the exact same, but I'm looking at the work rates as well. Similar to the card we've just had, this guy has more control of the ball and better dribbling. So when he does receive the ball with his 89 ball control, he can turn quick and do a snapshot. And with the finishing and composure that he's got, he's way more prolific in front of goal than the player that we did review today. And it's just quite sad, to be honest, boys. Well, it's not sad, it's just disappointing. That's a player that is apparently so good in real life, and I've seen him many times as well. He is good in real life, is not effective on the game. And that's the sad point. Osimhen, he was an objective, right? Wasn't Osimhen an objective? I mean, arguably a better card as well. It's disappointing. I can see why he's priced. It's fairly priced, and it is what it is. He's got 5 and 4, 3-star, etc., etc., but a very one-dimensional striker. But hey, you want the truth from myself when I do these reviews, and that is what I will give you guys. I'll give you the truth, my personal opinion, and my thoughts on the card. So, when it does come down to overall rating, he's getting a 7.2. It's one of the lowest ratings we've given in the recent months, because it's so limiting playing with this card in your team that it will actually potentially negatively affect your team. Unless you do an objective which requires headed goals, crosses, corners, free kicks. You know what I'm saying? And then, potentially, you'll be a benefit to your team. Apart from that, it doesn't offer much of anything. I think that's the phrase. That's the saying, etc. As for the value for coins, that is where the value is with this card. 20,000 coins for an 87 is not too bad. I don't know. It's a difficult one, this one. It's an 8.4 for myself. 20k. Can't really go wrong with that. An 83 rated squad. I think it's an inform as well, and Serie A. I mean, you can craft that for upgrades. It's not very difficult whatsoever, and you could probably just get them from what's in your club anyways. So even though the value of everything you put in this is 20,000 coins, you could do it for free with the cards that you've got in your club. But you've got to remember that's opportunity cost as well. Will be 20,000 in terms of players, even if they have no value in your team. And as for the enjoyment, lads, again, it is very, very limited. So 7.2. I liked the moments where he got his head on the ball. That was fun. That's pretty much all he does. You know what I'm saying? Hey, lads, thank you very much for joining me on another review today. It's fair to say, he's already out of the team. We did it live on stream as well, so that was fun. By the way, this card has been lighting up, man. If you watch the stream today, that guy did amazing. Hey, who do you want to see a review on next? Please let me know in the comments. This was Dusan Vlahovic, if I do pronounce that right. And is he better on FIFA? Or is he equal on FIFA as he is in real life? No, he's way better in real life. Lads, thank you very much for joining this review today. If you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here. And make sure you drop a comment, leaving your thoughts on Dusan Vlahovic. Thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.